Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast Talk episode. I actually did a little something embarrassing and I forgot to click record, so I was talking to myself for like 7 minutes without the recording. But anyway, today we have a couple of wind diecasts that are for pre-order. We've got a new truck mold. We don't have the trucks out yet, but we do have the mold for those trucks in 1/64 scale, of course. But I don't know if I'm going to purchase any. Maybe if it's like a big driver, I might purchase one or two. But, I mean, you never know. We'll see how it goes. So we've got a 7-minute and like 37-second video. So it's going to be a long one, at least 40 minutes or 30 maybe. Just depends on how long I talk about something. And I do not have the picture in this video of the trucks or the truck mold, but it will be in the thumbnail. So you can just kind of look at that the way it is. Or I'll just put a picture over it right now, so you guys can kind of see that, because I didn't get to edit that. I was just busy getting out here and, you know, trying to do my job. But anyway, let's take a look at the ARCA diecast. Now, there is one for sure, and there is one I don't know of, but I think is an ARCA diecast. Now, here is Kyle Busch's autographed Halloween playoff diecast. But if you look at the windshield, it doesn't have the playoff banner. So I mean, it's incorrect automatically right there, boom. But I mean, it's all right. I don't know if it had to do with the 1/64 scale, where the 1/64 didn't have the banner, but it wasn't allowed to have the banner. But it should have had a banner because the Martin Truex Jr. Homestead one didn't have a banner, and it was still on the 1/24 scale. So I don't know what happened there, but I mean, it is what it is. I say that all the time. I'm not purchasing it, so I really don't care. But still, it's always bad to see Lionel mess up or something big like this. Like, come on, Lionel. I think this is how it went. Sometimes they will have the driver sign just the windshields before they put it in, and sometimes they'll have the windshield already on when the driver signs it. And I think this was a case of the windshield being signed before it was put on the diecast, so they didn't really know. They just was signing the windshields. So I think that's what happened here. But I mean, still, don't put it out if it's incorrect. You know, come on, Lionel, don't be lazy. But just like not have an autographed one. Or what you could do is you could probably like maybe somehow replace the banner with the other banner. I don't know how Lionel could do that, but I'm sure they could find some way if they tried hard enough. But with it being Lionel, they probably didn't try at all. So we got another Kyle Busch, which is the third. If it's incorrect, this would be the third messed up playoffs diecast this year, or the third incorrect. I think we've only had 3 incorrect ones this year. Oh, at least the playoffs. If this is one in the playoffs, because I think this was supposed to be, but I don't know for sure. Let me know down in the comments below if it is. But if it's not, then just again let me know, and I will learn that and be like, okay, this was not in the playoffs, or not right into the playoffs just yet. But that is it for that. New releases, we got a few winners here. Got the Las Vegas Motor Speedway from Brad Keselowski, won in the round of 16. That is now for pre-order at Plan B Sales and probably other places. We have the one that made a lot of people happy, but then good old Brian France had to step in there. I'm like, nope, you are not going to be the story of this Sunday. I shall be the story of the Sunday, so I'm going to get caught. But anyway, this is the race version. Nothing wrong with it at all, except for the amazing scratch on the back of it. And if you somehow have not seen why this amazing dent is here, is because the 7-time champion Jimmie Johnson, the good guy that he is, gave him a push on the last lap to, well, after the race was over actually, but he gave him a push on the extra lap so Elliott could get around. He stopped right on, I think he had, he had like 2 more turns left before he made it to the finish line. But Johnson's like, you know what, I'm going to help this guy out. He's been in the game for a while, he deserves this win, so I'm going to help him just like that. So that was really nice of Johnson, and one awesome piece of history. Okay, I don't have the original picture. I mean, it's right there, but I could have just edited out the meme that I put on it. I posted this on YouTube and Instagram, and I think Twitter too. but this is the whole lamp thing. It's Chase Elliott's night vision lamps, which looks absolutely terrible. I'm just going to say now that brown, anything with brown on it is just god awful. I'm just saying. But in it, I got the little moth there. It says lamp. So I mean, I gotta get on the train sometime. If I'm given this opportunity and I don't take it, there's something wrong with me. So, personal opinion, I don't like the diecast, but I don't know where it's going to be ran. But we will see here sometime. Now this is a 2019 releases, or there will be 2019 releases, but I mean, it's the same as last year. We've got like 8 that are, maybe not that much, but we've got a good amount that are the same as this year. We got like 4 William Byrons, 1 Alex Bowman, and I believe this Chase Elliott. I think that's it for the 2019 repeats. But unfortunately, it is that, so I wouldn't purchase any. I've purchased 3 of these diecasts. I used 2 of them for customs, and then I just used that one as the normal paint scheme. Charlotte Roval win. Boy, what a race this was. Ryan Blaney's number 12, Menard's car, and it's what an insane race. Like, I didn't watch all of it, but I did see the replays, and poor Truex, man, he got spun out twice. I felt bad for Truex, you know, for the whole reason he was running his paint scheme for his girlfriend, and his girlfriend drove the pace car. It would have been amazing if he won. That would have been such a touching moment in history to win the first Roval. And I saw something on Twitter. I forgot who tweeted it out. I think it was either Eminem Cup Series or somebody else. But somebody said on Twitter, just think, years and years from now, we was the first ones to watch the first Roval race. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that, but I retweeted it too. So it was, you know, a pretty nice race overall. It's what NASCAR needed, but I mean, we don't need this every race, but a good race like this here and there with the good action, you know, that's something that NASCAR really needs. Here's a diecast render of Clint Bowyer's 2018 Haas Michigan race win Ford. Doesn't seem like there's any damage on it really, except for the little piece of tape down there underneath the end of the Fusion. But I think that's it. We've got a different sponsor. It is still Haas, but we've got other sponsors. We got VF1. Don't know what that really stands for. I can see a little bit on the back, but I think, didn't they change the paint scheme? I think they changed the paint scheme from this year, or his original one, because I don't think it has that red stripe like that all the way through. Well, not all the way through, either like right on the side door like that. I don't think it was like that with the other paint scheme. I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that way. Anyway, we have another race win. Richmond, I almost said Michigan for whatever reason, probably because they're just talking about it, but this is Richmond Raceway Monster Energy Cup Series winner Kyle Busch. Comes with the official actual size winner sticker. That's only if you purchase it in the 164 or 124 scale. I kind of wish it came with the 124 scales because I would have a whole lot more stickers. I really would, but I mean, I wish Lionel did that for every race win. It would have the sticker and like an actual sticker, not a magnet. You know, that would be really nice to have. But anyway, we got one that I know will be raced, and this will be raced at Dover. This is the Hendrick Auto Guard. Hendrick Auto Guard 24, driven by William Byron. He will run this at Dover, as I said. Byron did not make the playoffs, sadly, and unfortunately we still have that big ridiculous sticker of advertisement. So, I mean, don't like it, only because of that sticker, and I think that sticker is going to decrease a lot of sales. But there was some that was removed. I believe Kyle Busch's was removed. Well, the white block was removed, but the actual like sticker itself is still there, and that's fine. That is perfect. But of course, you know, you got blue cars that had this white patch with another blue spot in it, like this one right here. But I mean, hopefully they'll get rid of that soon. I know they're working on it. Here's another 2018, 2019 repeat, along with, well, it's his Liberty University, along with the Unifirst, and the Hertz, and the Axalta, and we have one, I think this was canceled. I don't know for sure but I think it was. Like I said, I don't really know. It could be, could not be, who knows. But I mean, we'll see. I don't really remember. I gotta look at it again. But this is his Power of Pride. It's some like patriotic paint scheme type of deal. I don't like it though. I don't like how the blue mixes with the blue on the flag. I wish it was a different color. Heck, black would have been good, even though his main paint scheme is black and he's ran it so many times. And another one I don't think I have on here is his playoff diecast. I think I had this on here, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah, it's not on here. But there was a playoff diecast for Jimmie Johnson. Probably going to be canceled, but I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is. Can't help that he was eliminated in the round of 16. Yeah, round of 16 still. Oh, voice crack. I think it was round 16, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was roval, and the roval was around 16. So he was eliminated from that, unfortunately. But moving on is another race win, which is a diecast render of Martin Truex Jr. 2018 500 Energy Sonoma race win Toyota Camry. Now, I have a good feeling this is going to get produced in 1/64 scale because we had the Sonoma race win from Tony Stewart last year, or not last year, in 2016, and we had the Kevin Harvick from 2017. Now, hopefully, we will have the Martin Truex Jr. in 2018. So, hopefully that gets produced soon. Sherry Strong, this is what I was talking about with the roval. He spun out twice in this paint scheme, but this is for his girlfriend Sherry. I don't remember what type of cancer she was battling for like years and years. I don't really remember. I think she's still battling it, but I don't, like I said, I don't remember. I'm sure it'll come to my mind here soon, and if not, just still leave it in the comments, just so I know, or so I remember. I hope this paint scheme does get produced. One, it's a playoffs diecast. I mean, come on. I would like for a playoffs diecast to be produced this year. So, and this one would make a great addition to the playoff diecast because I actually use them for the stop motions. I actually don't like make my own. I feel like I have to do the normal ones. But anyway, moving on.
Jimmie Johnson off turn 4, 6th in points.
I'll never forget my first win.
And he's going to win his 13th start.
All I ever wanted to do was win one race.
And Jimmie Johnson will tie Cale Yarborough of Stock Car Racing's all-time win list.
Through more than 600 starts, 83 trips to victory lane, and 7 championships, Lowe's has been on the hood for every race.
There's another 7-time champ. Jimmie Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship.
Let's take these Lowe's colors for one last ride.
So that was Jimmie Johnson's Homestead paint scheme. His last ride with Lowe's. Like he said, Lowe's has been on the hood since he started. Well, not since he started, but, well, pretty much. They've been there the entire race. In the Cup, I believe. I don't think he drove in... So there's Winston Cup and what was it? Just a Busch series, which is now Xfinity series. I don't really remember the Xfinity series and ones that were like that, but this is his Homestead paint scheme. I don't think this was canceled, and I don't think it was in danger of being canceled, so I am really looking forward to get this diecast. Who knows, it could be the last ride Jimmie Johnson has ever. He could retire after this year, but I don't know. He's done pretty good recently. These past couple races we've seen him up in the front, so especially like the roval. I mean, who knows? This could be his last year. Maybe he's going to 2019. But, I mean, we never know. We don't know the fate of Jimmie Johnson just yet, but everybody else is moving around, so it'll be interesting to see who is going where. 2019/18 repeat. This is his Valvoline. Again, however you say it. I've said it too many times, but this is the 2019 version, even though 2018 was canceled, so I don't know if the 2019 will be canceled also. I hope not, because this looks like a pretty decent paint scheme. I actually like these type of paint schemes. I think we had Trevor Bayne that had some, right? We had, I think we had somebody else that had, well, I had Mark Martin like years ago, but I don't really Yeah, Mark Martin drove that, right? In number 6, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember. Too much thinking right now. I got too much on my mind. I got a lot to do today. So, let's go ahead and move on. Now we will talk about the prototype diecast. I think there was only 2 right now, but I had 3 on here. I think this one, the 14, was produced. I don't remember, but this is a prototype at least right now. I don't know if it's out yet. You guys can correct me in the comments, or I can go and look at it. But this is the Savvy paint scheme. Well, I'm not too big of a fan of it. Like, if it comes out in a wave, which I kind of doubt, but if it comes out in a wave, I mean, I'll get it, because why not? But just if it was in the Gold Series and I had the chance to get it, I probably wouldn't. It's just not really my type of diecast that I would pick up. For the races, yeah, I do it for the races and all this stuff, but still, I'm not going to waste my money on a bad paint scheme if I have other paint schemes go with it, or of that driver, so I think I'll pass on this one. But this one I will not pass on. This is Jimmie Johnson's patriotic paint scheme. This is out in the 1/64 scale, but it's not out in the 1/24 scale just yet, and along with another patriotic, and that is Alex Bowman, which is also in the 1/64 scale, but not in the 1/24 scale. I am kind of disappointed we do not have William Byron's William Byron's Liberty University patriotic, because that would complete the set of Hendrick diecast, because we got Johnson, Bowman, and Elliott, but we didn't get Byron. So I mean, once again, I'm going to say it is what it is. You probably could have guessed that. Now we got some 1/24 diecast. I was like, well, we just did that, but no, we just did the prototypes. But we have a 2009 through 2018 Stewart-Haas Racing Hall of Fame, I believe. I think it's what it is. Maybe not just a Hall of Fame. I think it's just a Stewart-Haas Racing thing. On the quarter panel, it has 2009 through 2018. Not going to pick it up. I don't know if I'll pick it up in gold or in 1/24 scale or 64 scale if it's made. Cole Custer's. This one was meant to be on here last time. This is Cole Custer's Haas Xfinity 2018 autographed. I think we talked about the normal one last time, or time before last, something like that. But this was meant to be on there last time. I just forgot to put it on there. So, you know, we got it now. This is what's his name? Brad Keselowski's Auto Trader Atlanta win, certificate of authenticity. I think authenticity. I can't speak right now, but this is his Atlanta win. I always hope that the wins come out in the 120 or 64 scales, because they're always cool to see put out in the little versions. It's a little easier for the 124 scales, because you know it's bigger, you got more design and stuff like that. So moving on, we have the number 3 of Austin Dillon, his 2017 Darlington Throwback autographed, which is the E15 American Ethanol. I still love this throwback. Of course, it was the senior, and I almost said Ryan Blaney. Ron Newman had one too, but I mean, it was the 31, which he did drive the 31 with the Wrangler paint scheme. But I mean, the 3 is more iconic to me. My username is Little Wrangler 3. I mean, that's why it's here. But the little part came from when I was a child. That's where the little part came from. I told a story on that on here a couple months ago. That story is out there for anybody who wants to know. We have a color chrome, I want to say, Busch Light / Mobile 1 for Kevin Harvick. Look at all them winter stickers on there in the panel. Harvick, wow. Harvick has dominated along with Kyle Busch and Truex. I think this year it's Kurt Busch that has the most, and I think it's, or Kyle Busch, not Kurt, my bad. Kyle has the most. I think Harvick is second, and I think Truex is third. I mean, I'm not for sure on that, but that's what it seems to be. I'm pretty sure Kyle Busch has the most. He's won a lot this year. So moving on, we have a Matt Kenseth number 6 diecast, which is also in the 120 or 164 scale. This is his something rewards. I can't pronounce that, but this is a pretty decent diecast. I mean, I wouldn't complain. I might get it in 124 scale or 64 scale. I don't know. maybe, hopefully, probably. I don't know yet. We'll see. But we have a autographed Chase Elliott. This is his number 9 Hooters. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just his autograph. So, not a big deal here. Here's a Plan B sales exclusive. I think that's what they said. This is Menards slash Duracell Ron Blaney. I mean, not a big fan of it, honestly. Wait, and this is throwback, right? I think so. I think this is throwback, which is in the Authentics wave, or wave 8. So I'm hoping to find that here soon, in the Authentics, of course. But Carl and I can't read the what was that? Devil Bliss, I think, on the hood. I can't really read that. But this is out also in 1/64 scale. May get it, may not. Who knows? Trying to be, you know, like actually thinking about what I'm going to purchase with my money for the diecast. And I may not purchase any more until the Martinsville race. So I'm going to be a little bit slacking on that because I'm going to the Martinsville race. So, I mean, you know, I got to save up money so I can get like early release diecast and maybe a couple 124s, maybe just one. I don't know. But I'm going to like that festival I was talking about earlier. Oh, wait, was that... Did I talk about that in this episode? I think that was... No, I think that was the mess up. But I'm going to Apple Day this year. I've done it in 2016 and 2018. I don't know if I did it in 2017. I gotta remember, but I don't think so. I know I did it in 2016 for sure. But we'll see how that goes out. Duel 2 win, I want to say. This is the Ryan Blaney Menard / Pete car. That is his Duel 2 win, from what I remember. And it done a lot of damage, just right there on the quarter panel. I got a 2017 repeat, but this is Little Hug. I almost said Austin Dillon, I don't know why. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Little Hug. Oh, excuse me. And we have the Little Hug autographed as well. We have the Bristol Sweep from 2017, I want to say. But he won in the truck race, he won in the Xfinity race, and he won in the Cup race. So Kyle Busch, great driver. No, I still don't like him, but he is an outstanding driver. Speaking of Kyle Busch, we got another Kyle Busch, which is his caramel or caramel, however you say it. I say caramel, but caramel, same difference. This is his number 18 caramel. I'm still yet to get this in the 1/64 scale. I think I missed it in a wave too, I believe, but I will get one. Dang it, I will. I know I will. Matt Kenseth, number 20, Homestead race win from 2017. This one's, you know, kind of not really important. Still an amazing paint scheme and an amazing throwback, but this one is autographed. And we have I can't pronounce this person's last name, but it's the Vegan Strong ARCA 1/24 scale, and we have the autographed version of that as well. We have a William Byron 2017 or 2018. I don't really know. But this is his autographed, but anyway, it's the same. Oh wait, did I really say 2017? I was thinking the repeat of 2019 and just all that. It's the 2018. It's Camaro. We didn't have Camaros in 2017, but this is a 2018 autographed edition for William Byron. We have another 24. It is not William Byron or a Camaro. It is Chase Elliott number 24 Napa Auto Parts Elite. Now this one I thought about getting, honestly, or the next one we're about to talk about, but for like 45 bucks or 35 bucks on eBay, or not eBay, on Plan B. There we go. On Plan B sales. If you are a member, you can get this for like 45 bucks. So really worth it. You know, great deal. And you have the Rookie of the Year 2016. And that is his like Galaxy Finish Elite, which is also cool. I would like to have the Rookie of the Year over the 2017. And it's a little more importance, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if I'm going to get it. This is Natalie Decker's N29, number 25, ARCA race diecast, or not raced. I don't think it's raced. That's just a normal ARCA diecast in the 1/24 scale. I don't know if I'm going to purchase the ARCA or not. We've got ARCA, Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks now. That's 4 different series that I can't do. I can only do one. So it's 3 different series I can't do. 2018, number 31, Ryan Newman. This is his autographed, and we have a 2017 autographed, which is the one I was talking about earlier, the throwback to Mr. Dale Earnhardt himself. Another throwback, we've got the 32 of Matt DiBenedetto, Keen Parts, or Corvette. Yeah, King parts or Corvette parts. Now, this is released in the 1/64 scale, and I'm going to get it. 1, for the race, and 2, it's an amazing paint scheme. Just look at it. On the side, you got like the lightning bolts and stuff. Just really nice diecast to have. This one's also on Plan B Sales. This is Michael McDowell, right? Michael McDowell's. Yeah, I can see the little space right there, or not space, the little indent. So that's probably a lowercase c. Michael McDowell's number 34, K-Love, autographed. Didn't even know he autographed diecast, but apparently he does. Now we have David Reagan's number 38, FreightAuctions.com car. This is also in the 1/64 scale, which I'm going to get because I don't think I have a David Reagan just yet. Not a big fan of this one. I know I'm going by really quick, I'm sorry. But this is Kyle Larson's number 42, autographed. First data, however you say it, I say data. But, you know, not really much of importance. So we're going to move on to another Kyle Larson, which is his McDonald's 2018. Well, just the McDonald's car that he drove. Where did he drive this? He drove this somewhere, but I can't remember. I don't remember. Oh well. It was driven. I'm 90% sure it was driven. Kyle Larson's Las Vegas win in the Xfinity Series. I thought this was Ross Chastain for a minute, but hopefully we get a Ross Chastain diecast made here soon in the 1/64 scale. That'd be really cool to see. Yeah, he's won one race, but I mean, hey. What apparently they're working on the Hailie Deegan win, so I really hope they get that, get that out and produced, because there's no way that's going to be canceled. There is no way that will be canceled. No way. And I actually can't wait to get it either. It said we're working on it, so I mean, they're trying. They are trying. Here's kind of a set because I didn't feel like splitting them up. But this was 3 Darrell Walsh Jr. diecast that were like color chromed and color chromed autographs. So not really much of interest. We got the Food Lion, got the NASCAR Drive, and we got the other one I can't really read from here, but we got those. Now we get the good stuff. We get the 1/64 scale diecast, which is the first one, and second one are going to be 2 Kevin Harvick's. This one I'm not a big fan of. This is the Mobile One / Busch beer, and I'm not a big fan of this one. I may not get it, but the next one we're going to talk about, I will get it, which is the Busch Light / Mobile One. Now this looks a lot better than the Mobile One / Busch, and I know it's weird, but the blue matches better first than the white. So, you know, this one's probably worth getting. Here's the Matt Kenseth I was talking about earlier. That was also available now for purchase. Actually, Eric Eastep has that already. This is Matt Kenseth, the Roush, right? This is his Roush car. Oh, I'm looking at sponsor. Yeah, this is Roush car. I forgot where it was driven. I know it was drove though. Someone, or not someone. Kenseth drove it somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, this is Matt Kenseth, number 6 Roush. Right there on the box, so it's an early release. I think it'll be released before I go to Martinsville, but I mean, we'll see. This one I thought was canceled. I really did. I thought it was canceled in all scales, but I guess not. This is Eric Almirola's number 10 Go Bowling, which I loved because of the wood texture. It looks so great, so I'm definitely going to get this one. It's really nice to have. Just, you know, the wood look to it. I don't know, something about the textures of certain diecasts, you know, makes me want to get one. Now again, can't pronounce the last name, but here's the Vegan Strong number 20 ARCA diecast, because like I said, that was also in 1/24 scale and 64 scale. Here's a Menards Quaker State. We haven't seen a Quaker State diecast, I believe, since Spin Master put out Casey Kane's Quaker State. So it's been a while, and I'm probably going to get this one. Like just for that, and it's another Paul Menard that it's actually a weird Paul Menard that we I have not gotten yet. This is Jeff Gordon's 1998 Darlington race win. Not much to say about it. It's actually correct this time. You know, it's got no nameplate or banner, which is how it was ran in 1998. So I mean, it's cool to see that they're bringing the older ones back, you know, here and there. So, you know, it's good. It's good for right now. Natalie Decker's number 25 in 29, 1/24 or 1/64 scale. We've talked about this in 1/24. Same with the Michael McDowell, Caleb, except this is not autographed, but I will be getting this one as well, along with the David Reagan, also talked about in the 1/24 scale, but this is different. This is the 1000 bulbs, but it's still David Reagan, but the paint scheme on this, I mean, it looks really nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In the 34 Caleb, it's blue and yellow, so I mean, you gotta love it, right? And I got the 42 Kyle Larson, the McDonald's car. Definitely going to pick this one up. There's no way I'm not going to. It would match my Jimmy McMurray. And it's another Kyle Larson paint scheme. We have, is this Cindric, I want to say. I want to say this is Austin Cindric. I think. I don't know. But this is his Pertic car. You know, it's another Xfinity. I don't know how I'll do Xfinity though, because from now on, I may switch between seasons, and it takes so long. It's 10 months apart, I know. I may just do my first and final season of the Xfinity race this year, or this couple months, and then I gotta like plan it out and plan out the point system, even though there's not a point system. I gotta plan out like the, you know, chase grid and whatnot. But anyway, because I only have a few more months. I only have like 5 months left, so we'll probably get like 6 or 7 races. So anyway, moving on, we have more number 60 diecast, which is this car in real life is cursed. Just saying. Got Austin Cindric, Chase Briscoe, and Ty Majeski. If I was to get one of them, I would pick Ty Majeski just because I have 2 other Ty Majeski cars. I mean, you know, why not get a third one to fit in? The one I am also going to get, this is Alex Bowman's number 88 Patriotic. That said, I was going to get this one here about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. I think I said that. Maybe. But I am going to get this so it fits, and I can use it in the Daytona 500. Now, moving on to a wave. The good wave. A good wave. Not the best wave, but a good wave. We got an NHRA. Not really up for it, but this is Robert Height's NHRA car. We've got Auto Trader, number 2. We've already seen this one, but we have not seen this. We have not seen the liquid color, which I still haven't got from Dale Jr. So if I can't get the one from Dale Jr., hopefully, I can get this one. Because I am still a Brad K fan, but mainly a Dale Jr. fan. And Brad Keselowski, you know, he has a really good heart, so that's mainly why I like him. Not because he like drove for Junior and stuff, but I do think he's a pretty cool guy. This is Chase Elliott's number 9 Baja Blast Mountain Dew, or Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Can't wait to get that one in the Authentics line. And we got 3 more Darlington throwbacks. We have Ryan Blaney's throwback to Dave Blaney. Really pretty cool diecast here. We got Kyle Busch's diecast. That is a throwback to why can't I think of his name? I know his name. I know it. I know who it is. I do. I'm not saying that because, oh, you don't know it. Yeah, I do know it, but I can't flip it and remember right now. Oh, that's going to kill me. Watch, I'm going to get done with this. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what it was. I'm an idiot. But anyway, here's his brother, Kurt Busch, and this is a throwback to himself when he almost won the Southern 500 years and years ago in 2001? It was either 2000 or 2001, something like that. Something old school, where he got second place by, like, what was it, milliseconds? Or something like that. Or some odd thing of a second. It was weird. But, I mean, it was a close finish. Now we got DC Solar from Kyle Larson. Definitely going to pick this one up. It will go well with my Kyle Larson paint schemes that I can use for the stop motion. And we can also get the U.S. Air Force from Bubba Wallace. Probably won't get it unless I find the way, which I'm probably going to. So I would just get it there. I've already purchased one that I didn't really want, but I got it anyway because it was just in the wave. So I mean, probably gonna happen again. The one I will get for sure, which I nickname Win Real Life because it's WRL, but it's General Contractors. This paint scheme is pretty cool. It's blue and yellow, so I mean, a blue and yellow paint scheme. It's my kind of paint scheme, but I mean, it's nice, and it's a 95. I think someone else is going to this. I don't remember who. No, someone else is going to it because he's retiring after this year, but I don't remember who. I want to say McDowell for whatever reason. Probably just the yellow numbers. I don't know why, but I think this is going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try to edit it and get it out before, before I get too caught up and stuff. I got to go to church for like 2 hours, and I got to come home, and it's like at 8. And I only got a few hours, and all this junk. So I'm probably going to have to edit, just on the way there and on the way back. It's just, it's going to be difficult. I got a really busy day ahead of me, so I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.